Yo, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another Anthem video, and in this one, it's going to be a really quick one, but I want to talk to you about some upcoming loot changes. Ben Irving, lead producer on Anthem, just made a post on the Anthem subreddit speaking about some of the changes they are making to the loot system to make it more enjoyable, more rewarding, and ultimately to remove some of the frustrations, especially when paired with the inscription system. So, if you guys do enjoy this video, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know what you think about these changes, and if you guys haven't entered our giveaway for a chance to win a console of your choice, be sure to click the link in the description box down below. Now, to begin with, the post begins by essentially trying to encapsulate what players have said right now, their kind of feedback that they have noticed, and the kind of main 4 points are that, number one, many of the inscriptions are not useful on the items they're attached to, and I myself have seen this in action. If you saw my inscriptions video, then you'll know that there are two types of inscriptions. There's the one with the cog or the gear icon, that means it applies to just that particular item. And then if it has the javelin icon, it applies to your entire build. And sometimes you can get a completely useless roll, like weapon damage with a gear icon on a piece of gear, meaning it has absolutely zero value whatsoever. And then due to this, players then feel they need to get more masterworks in order to get a quote-unquote good one. And then therefore players want the frequency of masterworks to increase to compensate for these bad rolls. And they also want to make a change to how masterwork inscriptions work so that they are ultimately more useful. So they're the kind of main 4 points they've noticed about the loot system and the kind of conversation happening right now. So with that being said, they mentioned that their plan is for changes to go live either today on the 28th of March or March 1st, so ideally somewhere in the next few days. And the first changes are that inscriptions are now better for the items that they're on. This applies to new items, so it will not be retroactive, so you won't be able to go back and just get better rolls on the items you do have. But moving forwards, items will roll with inscriptions that are better for that particular item. If an inscription applies only to the item, i.e. the gear icon, it will then be useful to that item, meaning you won't, as I kind of gave the example earlier, get like a weapon roll on a gear piece, and if you are going to get that, then it will be a javelin icon, so it will be javelin wide. They gave an example being that if you got an assault rifle, it won't then have plus pistol damage because that doesn't make sense, but it might carry something like plus electric damage for a suit wide bonus, which you can then use, of course, with a lightning build. They've also removed uncommon, which is white, and common green items from the level 30 drop tables, which honestly makes so much sense. Now, to be clear, I've played my fair share of loot-based games, World of Warcraft, Diablo, Destiny, Division. I completely understand the need for there to be some dead loot, because obviously ultimately that makes it feel better when you get the good stuff. But I think it's fair to say once you get to level 30, anything that is common and uncommon, even rare, is an auto-dismantle. So the fact that they've just taken them out of the loot pool means that at least when you're getting your drops, you're going to get slightly more kind of items that you want, which I personally think is a good move. You're still going to have to get a lot of items to get the item that you really want, but at least you're not going to get those kind of annoying situations where a green comes out of chest and you're like, is it a legendary? Is it an uncommon? It's an uncommon. So that is a really good change. And plus they also said they've reduced the crafting materials needed to craft a masterwork, so it's gone down from the current cost of 25 masterwork embers down to 15, which makes more sense again because even if you are not getting the masterwork you want and you dismantle it, at least then you can use those embers to craft a new masterwork based on the ones that you have blueprints for. So even if you're not getting great rolls or even if you're not getting great drops, you can at least use that item as kind of a resource to craft more. So that is a very welcome change. Now on top of that, they also had a few additional details on inscription changes. So they said that the current system is that there's a large pool of inscription options available to roll on items, and these inscription pools are generic, e.g. weapons or abilities, and every masterwork has 4 inscriptions. It has a major primary, a minor primary, a major secondary, and a minor secondary. So that's how it works currently, but for the change, they're then going to make it so that each item type now has a specific set of inscription options for their inscription pools. The pools are smaller and are targeted to that specific item type. So an example being that there used to be a broad weapon pool, but now there is an assault rifle pool, and the assault rifle pool has 4 pools for each of the inscription types listed above. So that means that if you're going to get an assault rifle and it's going to be like a weapon specific perk, it's going to be more in line with benefiting that weapon as opposed to just a completely and utterly useless roll. In fact, I actually saw a drop the other day that I think had pistol damage, shotgun damage, and marksman rifle damage on a completely different weapon. That was kind of hilarious, but also, I'm sure you guys can appreciate, kind of useless. They also said that primary inscriptions are focused on damage and survivability, so any item inscriptions that have the gear icon will always benefit the item they are on, and javelin wide inscriptions, the suit icon, will benefit damage or survivability across the whole javelin. And secondary to that, the secondary inscriptions will focus on utility and can again be targeted to the item with the gear icon or the entire javelin. So basically, they've taken a very broad selection of inscriptions which could have previously rollen in a pretty broad manner and tried to somewhat focus that a little more. You're of course still going to get plenty of random rolls, you're still going to get plenty of rolls that are ultimately not what you want, but at least what this should do is make it so you're not going to get completely dead, useless rolls. So honestly, I think this is a great system. It's nice to see this implemented early on where people are still of course farming all the stuff they want. Hopefully this kind of goes in either today or in the next couple of days so that people can actually start getting the good loot they want. And of course not, stepping away in frustration. Anyway, that's it for the time being. If you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comments down below. If we get any further updates, I will keep you guys up to date. But for the time being, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to check out some more awesome stuff from us here at Arekkz Gaming, then you should definitely try to catch TwoSixNine and Paradise Central streaming 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. They play a wide range of games, and what's more, we also have the end game store. By watching their streams, you earn currency, and you can redeem that currency on the end game store for really cool prizes. Those can range from things like games, comics, and figures, all the way up to controllers, capture cards, and even consoles. So definitely drop by and become part of the community. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you're subscribed and be sure to click on that little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss our next upload. You can watch more videos by clicking on the options here, but once again, thanks very much for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.